What up YouTube, it's Misery Hates Company. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that many of you probably thought I would never do. For those of you that have been watching this channel for a while, you will know that I strongly dislike a certain hero. Well, I did some evaluating of my account, which includes all the different pieces of gear that I have worked on. They have been very vocal that squad battle is coming, which is obviously, at least, well, I say obviously, but probably going to be PvP focused. We don't know how many people are going to be allowed to be in the squad battle in terms of number of heroes from your squad, but it's fair to assume it's somewhere between 3 or 5. I would highly doubt that it's not your entire squad. I would be very surprised if that was the case, but at this point, nothing is off the table. But in doing so, when I'm looking at my account, I'm aiming and guessing that we're going to be doing 5 total heroes. So I'm going to focus on 5 in terms of my gear slots. And I did something that, again, like I said, not many of you would think I would do. So let's get straight to the video. So for a while now, I have been running Iron Man as my main with my Hydra gear, and my plan was to keep him as a main and then maybe move my Hydra gear off of him onto either, I think I said Magic or Storm or someone like that benefits from Hydra gear very, very well. But, and I'm still going to be using Iron Man to clarify in my main squad. He's just going to be getting a little bit of an upgrade, well, kind of a downgrade. It's Rise of the East is the gear set that I'll be using on him. I do already have all 4 pieces. I want to say only one of the 4 is 6-star at the moment because I'm working on my Scarlet Witch. So again, Iron Man with the Rise of the East gear is my number 1 slot. Well, one of my 5 slots. This is in no particular order. Then I have my Star-Lord. Star-Lord is currently at 1.5 mil. And he has full Sakaar. And all of them are at least nanoed 1 time, and I have several backup pieces of gear once I get enough fodder to go ahead and nano them even more. His gear is pretty on point for where he is, and I look forward to using him in my top 5 for squad battle. Next up, of course, is going to be Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch will be my main, and I'm going to be moving all of my Eyes of Osiris gear from my, was on SpiderMan just to work on leveling them up, but then moving them over to Scarlet Witch for my main piece of gear for her, along with all of my best special battle badges and my special cards. So she is going to be my main, if you will, once transmute is available, which I do still anticipate being around sometime next month, maybe even this time next month. I don't know. We'll see. I do think we'll get it sometime around the New Year event or the 1-year anniversary event. So that is spots 1, 2, and 3. Again, we have Iron Man, Star-Lord, and Scarlet Witch. My next spot was going to be Magic, but I've been playing with my Magic, and to give you an idea, I did a bunch of testing. I moved a ton of gold. I used a ton of gold, rather. Moved all of my gear to Magic, all my Hydra gear, and she just, I got to over 2 million power, which was not, absurd in terms of power. You do get a little bit of a flex buff when it comes to power, when it comes to Magic, because she does transfer HP into attack, which again buffs your power. But I'm gonna be honest, she still hits like a wet noodle. And I've mained Magic before, and I thought for sure that after transmute, it would feel a lot better. And I transmuted all my cards. I transferred everything over to Magic. Cost me millions and millions of gold. Lots of farming went into that gold, and it is 100% gone. So I actually don't think she's going to be in my best interest. There is someone else, and then she was, to clarify, was going to have my Steampunk gear. Well, now she's not. Steampunk is now going to be going to my Storm. So Storm is going to come in at number 4. She will be my new replacement for my Steampunk gear. And then the 5th slot, which is again for my Hydra gear, mind you, is none other. And this is the one that I feel like a lot of people didn't see coming, but it's none other than SpiderMan. That's right. I am using SpiderMan in my final spot, which does have my almost fully nanoed out Hydra gear. Reason being, when we take a look at my Iron Man, my Spider-Man, like I said, he does have my full Hydra gear, as well as my Eyes of Osiris rather, but we're not using that on him. We're just using it to upgrade stuff. But yeah, you can see decent stats all the way around. Nothing crazy. I do get decent dodge. I got 2 rolls of dodge and 2 rolls of defense, which is pretty nice. Again, the 3 stat for Hydra on Spider-Man does give you the defense boost, which makes him just all that much more tanky. I do have some decent badges on him, which I'm actually pretty proud of. Oops. So this one is just a regular 2-star. I think this is the one I'm going to replace, actually. This is the Magneto badge, and then this one was Thanos at +2 with a cooldown on it with blue for the dodge rate. Of course, that rolled that 6-star dodge. Core, which is great. At the 4th spot, I'm going out of order here. I do have the +1 new badges from Gore, decrease remaining cooldown by 0.75% upon attacking an enemy. I'm still going back and forth if I want to spend the what's it called, the red cube things to upgrade this more, if I want to save it for my Thanos badges from Scarlet Witch. I'm probably just going to save them, honestly. And then this one is recover HP by equal to 5% after of the skill damage dealt after using a dodge skill. Spider-Man uses dodges all the time, so it's really beneficial to get 5% of your HP back when you use a dodge skill. So that one is beautiful. Then I have a +5 Magneto badge, which increases dodge rate by 9% for 10 seconds when stamina is 35% or lower. Cooldown is 25 seconds. Does have a decent amount of HP. Again, just making him that much more tanky. I'm not going for like a full tank Spider-Man, but I do want him to live. And then last but not least, I have a +1 of the 6 slot Gore badge, which is using a skill decreases the enemy target stamina by 2% for second cooldown. So all in all, I am rolling pretty decent here. I got, it should be, I don't have my specializations all the way maxed out, but when I do, I will have the 90% dodge. Crit rate's at 57. It's a little low, but again, I'm focusing more on PvP for him. Crit damage is 173%, which is not bad at all. Defense Pierce is at 58%, which is I do feel good about. I would love to get that capped at 75. I will probably continue to work towards that, but again, this is not my main. This is just one of my 5 that I'm using for squad battle. Then for PvP damage, I'm at 49%. PvP damage decrease, I'm at 57%. Again, I feel okay with that. Cooldown is actually pretty balanced at 38%. Feeling pretty decent about all of that. I also have a little bit of a boost to total damage at 42%. Which I think I got on like a substat of one of my cards. But that's not all bad there, and I am still working on his enhanced potential. As you can see, none of them are maxed out, so it's still some decent stats that are going to be coming from his enhanced potential once I work on those some more. And I don't even have his specialization maxed out, but these are the ones that I'm using. I'm at 9, 9, 9, and 8. So once I get, what is it, this one, to maxed out, I should be at that flat 90% dodge rate. And even at the 88.5 or whatever it is, I'm still doing pretty decent. In PvP, I'm at 53 in Omega War, ranked 53 in Omega War, and ranked 74 in Dimension Duel. And that's without really pushing at all. That's with doing just my dailies. So 5 Dimension Duels a day, and at least 1 Omega War a day as well. Not bad, I'll take that. I still need to do some more time in Dark Zone. I just can't make the time to do it currently. So that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know if you were surprised that I did switch over from Iron Man to Spider-Man, and if you're surprised that I moved off of Magic onto Storm. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, lock it in.